Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm so excited, so pumped, so happy to see all of you guys. I hope that you're able to see me and hear me. I just started the recording. We're going to cut this first part off. I'm seeing Becca is here, Annette is here, Janice is here, Sandra is here. Welcome, Sandra. Cindy is here. Welcome, Paul, Connie. All right, here we go. I see Karen is here. Jim, welcome, guys. Hello, Jim. How are you doing?
Hey, Tally, how are you?
I'm awesome. Just waiting for everybody to jump here in the Hangout. We're about to get started here. A lot of Karen. You have a noise there.
Yeah, I'm taking care of it just a second.
Okay, I'm going to mute you in the meantime. All right, everybody. I'm going to invite you, Becca, Annette. Come on, Janice. Let's jump here on the call. Cindy, Connie, I'm going to post in the Facebook group that we are just getting started, and because I want you to be here with me live. I want your energy. If you will give me your energy, I will give you my energy. All right. So let me just post here on the Facebook. We are live. Jump in with your camera. Participate. All right. Who is here with us? Cindy is with us. Hi, Cindy. Cindy, can you hear us? Brent. Hello, Brent. Who is Brent? All right. All right. Connie, I want you to step here too with us and play full out, because the more people are here on the Hangout, the better. Becca, I'm waiting for you. Connie, I'm waiting for you. All right. So, where is the noise coming? Where is the noise? Is it from Brent? I think so.
I'll turn my air conditioner off. Maybe that's it.
Let me turn Brent off. Okay, now it's better, right? Okay. Is everybody who is here? Let me know who is here. Type in the chat box real quick. I'm here. Let me know who is listening, who is there, who is here, who is ready, who is excited.
Well, you
Let
can,
me know.
well, you can see me, Vitaliy.
Well, I can see you. Yeah. So you don't have to officially, type in I'm here. All right. I think Connie is with us.
Yes, I
Cindy,
am.
I'm here. Awesome. Awesome. Who is with us here? Karen with us. Jim, Cindy, Connie, Annette, and Brent. Somebody invited Brent. Okay. Anybody else? Karen. All right. All right, guys. What we are going to talk about today can absolutely transform your view of how you view your online business and what you need to do to become successful. We are going to talk about a lot of great stuff today. We're going to talk about being an attractive character, how to develop an attractive character, how to be the type of person, the leader that other people will want to follow and join and buy from. We're going to talk about daily methods of operation, what you need to do and how do you need to divide your day, how do you need to divide your time to be most efficient and most productive with your time. We're going to talk about content creation, how to come up with unlimited content ideas, where to get the content from, in what format you want to record your content, and how do you want to distribute the content. And then we're going to talk about also communication, how we're going to communicate with people. So kind of daily methods of operation, and that's about it. So who is excited to hear about all of this? Who is ready? Let me see. Jim, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
All right, awesome. Connie's ready too. I heard
Yes.
her signaling. Annette is also smiling here. She's saying I'm ready. All right, awesome. Very, very good. You guys are good. I love you guys. I love you guys. All right, so let's get started with the most important part. Okay, the most important part. What do you think all top producers have in common? All the leaders that you are seeing online who are getting results, who are getting the paychecks, you know, they're holding the checks on the stage, they're getting these multiple streams of income, you know, what do all top producers have in common? You know, throw it in the chat box or let me know here. What do they all have in common?
They can all interact with their traffic customers, their emails. They do a daily interact with those people. You know.
They send out emails. Yes, they have an email list, right?
Right. But they also phone them. They also call them on the phone too and talk to them directly.
They
You know.
call them on the phone, the follow-up. Yeah, they absolutely, they get out there, they don't hide behind the computer, they follow up, they get with people on the phone. So I'll write follow-up. What else? What else? Follow up and on the phone. What all top producers have in common? You want to become one of them, you want to become top producer, so it's a very important question to ask. What all top producers have in common? I want to hear all more answers. What do you guys think? And that says consistency. Yes, absolutely, consistency. You gotta be consistent out there. Show up, create content consistently, communicate consistently. Yes, yes, yes. Cindy is telling building relationship with your list. Absolutely, absolutely. That's something that you are learning more and more in MLSP. How to do that? How to first build relationships and then market. Connie, we hear some background noise from you. Positive attitude. Positive attitude. Absolutely, yes. Optimism. Yes, they're all optimistic. They have vision. They have big vision where they're coming. They are. They know where they're going to. They know what they're going to create in such detail as to 1 year, 3 years, 5 years in advance, and they interpret circumstances in the positive light, whatever happens to them. So yes. Positive attitude. Something else. More. I want to hear more participation, more answers. What all top earners have in common? We said email list, follow-up, consistency, building relationship, positive attitude. What else?
They give away something for like free they just don't ask.
Lead magnet. Yes, Jim. Yes, they have an offer. They have a free offer to get people on their list and take people through a customer journey, so that people can come through their funnel. They get to know them, like, and trust them. They get to hear their story. They get to learn from them. So they have something. They have something in place that they offer to people. And sometimes usually they have also their info products, their branded products, their branded offers. So Cindy says providing value. Absolutely, they provide value. They're not pitching their opportunity. It's not about building a home business. It's not about whatever home business you're building. It's not about that. And we are going to talk about that in a minute. It's all about this one thing that nobody said yet. What all top producers have in common? You didn't say it yet. The first person who will say it is going to receive $200. I'm kidding, but come on. What all top producers have in common? I already said it. No, yeah, mindset. Yeah, of course, mindset. Yes.
They know how to make money.
They know how to make money. Absolutely. So let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you, because I don't see that you are guessing it. Let me tell you. They are attractive, okay? They have an attractive character. They have an attractive character. That's the most important thing that all top producers have in common. They have an attractive character. Now, once you have an attractive character, and you have this one thing which is distribution funnel. Joy says energy, absolutely, and energy is everything. Energy is important. But what we are here to do, if we're going to look at a big picture view, what we are here to do online is we want to build an audience. We want to build an audience. We can say it. We want to build a platform, right? Or we can say.
I'm sorry.
Nico.
Lock the dog up.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. So we have big distribution channel. Write it down. Distribution channel. What we are here to do is we are here to build a distribution channel. Now, what do I mean by distribution channel? Your YouTube, okay, your YouTube is one example of a distribution channel. Is a channel of communication. Is a channel where you can deliver your message, right? Where you can deliver your message to an audience. This is a distribution channel. You're distributing your information. You're distributing your content, okay? That's all that it is. A distribution channel in the form of videos, okay? In the form of videos. So YouTube is one of them. What other distribution channels we have? Come on, write it down in the chat. What other distribution channels we have?
Facebook.
Facebook, yeah, absolutely.
Twitter.
Facebook. Twitter, yes. So we have Facebook fan page or your Facebook personal profile. Do you know that Facebook fan page you can get unlimited amount of likes? Like Brendan Burchard has some ridiculous amount, 2.5 million likes that this guy has. Tony Robbins has 1.5 million likes, right? So this is a distribution channel. Your personal Facebook timeline can also be a distribution channel. You are limited to 5,000 friends, okay, 5,000 friends, which is not bad of an audience, okay, 5,000 people that you have a relationship with, it's not bad. Do you agree? But you also have followers. People can follow you. Even if you reached your maximum level of friends, people can still click on the follow button and follow you. So your personal Facebook. Annette says, and Cindy says Twitter. Yes, 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 absolutely. Instagram. Yeah. April Marie Tucker inside Miley System Pro. She has this Instagram training. She has in one account 21,000 followers, in another account 10,000 followers. Pretty good, pretty good. So Instagram followers is another distribution channel. Pinterest, another one. Yeah, all the social media channels, absolutely. LinkedIn, yes, 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 yes. LinkedIn is another one of a distribution channel. What else? What else? Apart from social media, do we have any other distribution channels?
Google.
Google is not a distribution channel because you don't own it. I mean, you don't own your social media account too, but at least you have control over it. I know until somebody will shut you down if you do something something not good. But I see Annette kind of frozen. It's kind of freaked me out. She's like, her picture is like frozen in one state, and it's hilarious. And anyway, if you can come up with a video, Cindy, Annette, it will be great. Karen too. All right, so so Google Plus. Yeah, Google Plus, absolutely. Google Plus. They have circles that try to have the social network going on Google Plus. Yes. So this is another distribution channel. There are people who are specifically they're focusing on building a Google Plus channel. Okay, they have followers there, stuff like that. Okay, but you didn't say yet a blog. Okay, a blog. A blog is a distribution channel that you own 100%. Okay, it takes more time to build it because this is not like Facebook, which has a bajillion million people in there already, and everybody knows everybody on Facebook. But your blog is something when you build it over time, it's your distribution channel for your message. Okay, for your message. Is another distribution channel. You have absolute control over how the website looks, where people go, whether they become your leads, and how you structure a blog. Everything is in your control. So it's another distribution channel. What about your email list? Yes, Karen said it first. Absolutely, yes. Email list is a huge one, a huge one. It's a distribution channel. It's actually one of the most important distribution channels, if not the most important distribution channel that there is. Why is that? Because email is personal. Okay, email is personal. When people get on your email list, they raise their hand and then say, "Hey, hello, I'm interested in what you have to offer. Okay, I want to hear more from you." So they raise their hand and they want to and they receive emails from you. And if you do it right, people will be like, "I wonder what Jim is going to say next in his next email. I wonder what Connie has to say," because you build these relationships, you build this trust, you send good stuff in your email, and people want to open it, people want to read it, people want to know what you have to say because they got value from you. So your email list is another distribution channel where you build your audience. Okay, it says like statistically, if you have 500 people on your email list, you should be making at least $500 per month. That's like an average. Okay, if you do things right, you can absolutely have much higher than that, than $1 per subscriber. You can have $2 per subscriber, $3 per subscriber, $5 per subscriber. And so it depends on your skills, right? Depends on your skills. So we have all of those channels, right? Now, what makes all of those channels work? Okay, all of those channels is a place for you to distribute your message. Okay, it's nothing more than that. In YouTube, you have video. You distribute your message in a video format. In Facebook fan page, you can do both short articles, written stuff. You have images, right? And you have videos that you do. Those three types of content: images, written stuff, and videos. That's on Facebook. On Instagram, you have you can deliver primarily your message via images and short 15-second videos, and your caption on every post. That's on Instagram. On Twitter, you have little tweets that you can have, limited to 140 characters. Your email list is primarily you write things down, just write things down, having a regular conversation, and you can insert an image there too, occasionally, but that's like email is a written type of medium that you direct people to a website. Your blog is interactive type of channel where you have both written and video. Okay, you can turn it primarily into video blog where you record videos, you add a little intro and a little outro and your signature line and stuff like that, and you turn it and this is a blog post. Or you can go with long articles, 1,000 to 1,000 word articles or something like that. So that's it. Those are all mediums for communication. Now, what makes everything work here is if you are an attractive character. Okay, and that's something that I learned a lot from Russell Brunson. Anybody heard of Russell Brunson? He is the guy that, he's a big guy, a big guy. He has a huge following. He has a huge brand, a lot of products online. His seminars and all of this good stuff. Yeah, Cindy says he's great. Yeah, absolutely. He's awesome. He has his click funnels that that he created to basically create funnels, kind of what we have in MLSP with the funnelizer, and he has click funnels, and he charges much more money for it. But anyway, I learned from Russell about all of this, being an attractive character, and why it's so important. Now, think about Oprah Winfrey. Okay, Does anybody know Oprah? She has this show, like, and people love Oprah. People love Oprah. People watch Oprah, and they, because she's such an attractive character, whatever she recommends, people buy, right? Whatever book she recommends, people will just go and buy it. And sometimes businesses even go bankrupt because they cannot just supply all of the demand, the sudden demand that there is in the business, because Oprah recommended, because she has this huge platform. She's an attractive character. People know, like, and trust her, and then she recommends something, and boom, it's sold. All right. So that's what you will have once you build your platform, once you build your distribution channel, and people will know, like, and trust you. Okay, you can say something, you can recommend, people trust it, and people are going to buy. Okay, so that's like the ultimate main goal. Think about movie stars. Why people go to certain movies without without looking at the title a lot of times? Because they see their favorite actor or actress, right? And they want to go. They want to see who is there. Throw a bunch of famous actor in one movie, and everybody will want to see it, right? So basically, you kind of want to become a mini celebrity, right? You want to become a mini celebrity online. Now, I want you to break it down for you. What what are some of the elements of an attractive character, right? How to develop an attractive character. Okay, is anybody interested in that? Let me know. Let me know in the chat box. Do you want to learn how to develop an attractive character? Connie says yes. Cindy says yes. Annette says yes. Awesome. Awesome. Karen says yes. All right.
I am an attractive character.
You are an attractive character. Yes, yes, yes. Let's congratulate Jim, because you are already an attractive character. I know that. I feel it in your soul. But now let's turn you into an attractive character online, okay? So that people will be attractive to you online and buy from you, okay? Now, the first element of somebody that is an attractive character, what does he has? Everybody that is an attractive character has a backstory. Write it down. A backstory. Now, what is a backstory? A backstory is when you have a journey. Okay, you have gone through the steps. You're right now somewhere here, but you also have the story where you started from nothing. When you started from zero, you had nothing. You didn't know how to open your email list. You didn't know what Facebook is, right? You have never made money online. Actually, you was starting out at minus $200,000 in the bank, and nothing was going on for you. And
You're talking about me, Vitaliy. You're talking about me.
Talking about you? Awesome. The more drastic, the more dramatic the story is, the better. It's good. The more depth you have, the better. Anyway, so because if you will kind of start your story with telling that, hey, look at me, I've achieved this and this and that, and look at me, how cool I am, nobody will listen to that, because you want to meet people where they are at. Okay, you want to get inside of their heads, and you want to get people to relate to you. And what people are relating to? People are relating to struggle. People are relating to story of struggle. People are relating to people who they feel like we are in the same boat. We are in the same situation here. So when you tell your backstory, when you build your backstory, and it's going to change, it's going to change a couple of times as you grow more. You're going to change your backstory because more things will happen to you. But basically, your backstory tells that I had pain just like you. Okay, I did this thing now. I discovered some things, and now my pain is gone. So go after me, because and when you tell this story, okay, people are going to relate to you, because they want to know that you have, you have taken the steps, okay, that you are not like the guru that is on the mountain, that everybody is looking at, and that you are born like that. No, people are not relating to that. People are relating to stories where you have, I'm just like you, we're in the same spot, um, and I've just discovered a couple of stuff. I'm just a regular guy, just like you. Who have heard my backstory? Who have heard my
Yeah,
backstory a little
I've
bit?
heard your story, Vitaliy.
Awesome. You heard my story. So basically, I'm telling my story on every webinar that I do, and I tell my story each and every time that I build a new funnel in place, okay, to introduce people to me. And I share, that I started from scratch. I started from zero. I was so confused and overwhelmed. I was sick and tired of working at low-paying jobs that I hated. I was a student and I was not happy. I didn't have money for my kids and my wife. I was not happy with that at all. And I have this burning desire inside of me, because I've been studying personal development, to become an entrepreneur, to contribute to other people. And I couldn't stand myself anymore, to look at my mirror anymore. I couldn't do it without, what am I doing? Why am I here studying the university, doing something I'm not passionate about? So I tell the story that one day on a Saturday morning, I had this paper homework due, and I looked at that and said, no more. I'm not going to spend any 1 minute any more longer to go and study those courses in the university, because I don't want to become an employee after that. I want to be an entrepreneur. So I said, screw that. I'm going to quit university. I'm going to focus 100% of my energy to learning and mastering internet marketing. And then I tell a story that, nothing was like, a success from the first months. I was losing money. I was following many different directions. I was trying to find what's working, and I was keep learning, and I was keep growing. I was keep making mistakes, but I was never let anything stop me on this journey, because no matter what's happening, no matter if I lose money or not losing money, I'm just burning the bridges, and I said to myself, I'm going to make it work no matter what. So that's the kind of story I'm telling, and letting people know, hey, I've been there. I've been lied to before. I've been taken advantage of before. The first 2 weeks that I started a home business, I bought somebody's thing for $2,000, and there was nothing behind it. The guy that promised me so many things, he's going to teach me everything. Because I saw him as successful, but there was nothing behind his $2,000, and he didn't want me. He didn't want you to return the money for me. So I had many of stuff like that happen, and so it's just part of a journey, right? It's just part of a journey. So I'm telling people that, look, before it was that. Before I started at that point. I was at that point. I was in debt. I was confused. I was overwhelmed. I was like this and like that, and nothing seems to work. And then I transitioned into, but now things are different, because I figured some stuff out. So this is what you want to start learning how to do, how to tell your backstory. That's a very important element of your being an attractive character. Very, very important. You're doing it in your emails. You're doing it in your videos. You're doing it in your Facebook updates. You're viewing this kind of stuff. You're telling those stories from time to time on your social media, and it's something that should be part of any funnel and any campaign that you build, your backstory. What is another element of being an attractive character? Well, attractive characters, what they do is they teach in parables. Okay, they teach in parables. Have the more you can tap into, when and put a teacher's hat on you when you're not you're not just a marketer, right? You're not just a marketer. You are actually a teacher, okay? You are a mentor. You're a coach. And what teachers do? Teachers educate. Teachers explain how things work. Teachers help people. Good influencers, good teachers, they influence how other people think, and they challenge them, and they tell stories, and it tells a lot of times concepts in parables. Okay, like for example, yesterday I was shooting a video about traffic, right? That a lot of people are thinking that their problem is they don't have enough traffic going on. They need to have more traffic to their website, but it's so easy to bring 2,000 people to your website and not get any money from it, just lose all of the traffic, all the paid advertising that you've paid, because and I'm sharing, like, imagine you have a bucket, and this bucket, it has no bottom at the bottom of the bucket, and then you have water flowing from top. That's traffic. The water is flowing, but it never stays in the bucket. It keeps flowing back, and the money just keeps flowing from your bank account. It never stays in your bank account. It keeps flowing out. So that's a little parable that I shared. And I try to do many parables like that. When I hear a parable, when you're talking about being a team player, you can talk about basketball, for example, right? And how people are kind of team players, playing a basketball game. So just think about it, and taking it into account when you're teaching something, how you can weave some parable and analogy and stuff like that, because it makes you much more attractive when you do that. Another one is, and this is a big one, write it down, it's character flaws. Ooh, that's a big one.
What?
Character flaws. When you're willing to admit that you are not perfect, okay? When you are willing to admit that that you too have some weak sides. It doesn't mean that you are. It doesn't mean that you are, complaining, or you are telling negative things about yourself, or you are that you don't like yourself, or any of this stuff. It doesn't mean like that. It means when you're sharing something, that you are willing to boldly and confidently say that, hey, I'm not perfect, okay? I have some things that are not, I'm not superhuman. I'm not Superman.
I know
Like,
that
for
in
example,
my golf game yesterday. I know that I found that when I play golf, I'm not the best. I'm not even close to being the best, but I still play.
good. Good, awesome. This is the kind of stuff that get people to relate to you. Like, a lot of times, what I say is, my English is not perfect, right? I don't have a perfect English, and it doesn't matter. I know that I make mistakes. I know that my accent maybe is not that good, but it doesn't bother me. Or I say things like, my first video that I've created was horrible. It was really bad. When I shot a video, I was going 30 times back and forth from the camera to myself, and trying to fix things, and thinking, oh my God, what did I say? I look stupid, and what other people would think about me, and all of this stuff, and I'm sharing it on video, and I'm talking about it publicly, and people are related to people relate to that a lot when I say things like that, right? When I say, hey, I'm not a technical person myself, right? I'm not I don't know coding, I don't know anything like that, and still I'm able to, build my business, even though I don't know any of this technical stuff, because you don't have to know this. You don't have to know any of the technical stuff. Today everything is point and click. You can outsource a lot of stuff, and you can just learn how to do some basic things. You don't need to be any technical person at all. So you have to be willing to talk about some of this stuff, and your character flows. Um, So this is an important concept. Who gets it? If you understand what I've just said about the character flows, let me know. Yes, I understand in the chat box. So Annette says yes.
Yes, Jim understands the
James
characters.
understand. Connie, yes, yes, yes. Anybody else? Who was Paul, Cindy, Karen, Becca? Are you with us, Becca? Where are you? Yeah. All right. I think Becca got is having lunch or something. All right. So this is character flaws. Like if you are have you ever seen this movie Superman? Like um, this guy is invincible, right? He has superpowers, but what makes the story so compelling in the movie is that even Superman has some weak sides, right? He has this kryptonite that can knock this guy down. So and he has his insecurities from childhood about himself, the Superman. So that's what gets people to relate. It's not like all invincible and
I
superpowers and
saw
all of
that
this stuff.
movie 50 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Another one big thing, a big element is polarity. Write it down, polarity. Now,
Polarity?
yeah, polarity means you're not neutral. You are not you don't afraid to piss some people off. Okay, you are polarity means that you have a certain type of people that you want to attract, that you want to work with, and other people you don't want them. Okay, you want to repel those. Okay, and a lot of this will come just by being you, by sharing who you are openly and being authentic. And the more you will grow, there's no matter what you're going to do, there are going to be some people who will not like you, and that's okay. President Obama has 49% of the people don't like him, right? His last election, I don't know how many people voted against him, but like half the United States doesn't like this guy, and still he's one of the most powerful people on the planet. And you know what? That's kind of the more successful you become, the more people will not like you. But that's part of life, and other people will love you for being who you are, for sharing your truth, right? So polarity is a big one. Uh, I'm saying a lot of times things like, uh, hey, if you are looking to get rich quick, if you are looking for a loophole, if you're looking to make money quickly, to not build a long-term business, you just want to make a couple bucks and you don't really care about people, I'm not the type of guy for you to work with. I'm not working with this type of people who have a lottery mentality, that they're going to show up, expect everything will be done for them. They're not supposed to do any work, and money will just fly from them from the sky. So I'm telling this kind of stuff because I want to repel those kind of people. And when you tell this, guess what? Other people who are not like that are going to get more attracted to you, because they hear this and they will say, hey, he is not this kind of person, but he is this kind of person. Okay, I'm here to build a long-term business. I want to invest in myself. I want to invest, it makes sense to me. Yes, I'm not like that. I'm like this. So you create polarity of who are the people who you want to attract and resonate with your message, and other people you repel. Don't be afraid to repel people who are not meant to be your customers. Like, for example, sending an email, and there are going to be some people that this particular message will not resonate with. So what? Okay. Or if somebody unsubscribe from an email list, oh my goodness, they unsubscribed. So what? Okay, there are so many other people who will come, and they're not meant to be your people anyway, your customers anyway. So don't be afraid to piss people off, and just be yourself. Okay. Now, let's talk about your identity. Okay, as an attractive character, you want to kind of have a certain identity. So one identity is I'm the leader. I'm just I know the past, and I this is the way I'm going, and I'm going to take everybody there. Like, for example, Donald Trump. Donald Trump. I'm this rich guy, and I know what I know what I do, and follow me, kind of stuff. This is the leader. The other one is adventurer. It's like you are not like super leader, but it's kind of like Richard Branson. You're seeking adventures. Um, you're there for the lifestyle, for the adventures type of stuff. So this is another identity. Another one is being a reporter. Being a reporter, kind of like you are not the expert, but you know all the other experts. Like Larry King, for example, interviewing all of the people all the time, or Oprah Winfrey. She's interviewing people all the time. What is Oprah so good at? Well, I don't know. She's not that particularly good at any particular thing. She knows television, all of this stuff, but she's really good at interviewing people and getting information from them, right? So Oprah knows everybody, and she interviews everybody, and because she's the person who interviews other people, or talks about or reviews other people, you get to get in association with those people. So you get kind of take their brand, take their expertise, and let it rub on you. So, for example, if you go and you interview all of the experts in the home business industry space, guess what? If you're going to do that, then people will automatically associate you as being an expert. Why? Because you know all of those guys, right? You are associated with all of those people, and because you're associated to all of those people, then you must know what you're doing. So being a reporter, a guy that kind of reports about other people, and you need to learn how to ask the right questions and get people to get them on the interview. But if you'll be able to do that, you'll automatically rise to be an expert. And a very attractive character. Another one, and it's probably one of the best ones to identify yourself with, it's the reluctant hero. Who is this reluctant hero? It's a person that you you have a problem, and you are going through a journey, and you're trying to figure things out, and you're going through this journey, and you did figure things out along the way, and now you really don't really want to share it so much, but you feel compelled. You just feel inside this passion inside of you. You feel this is a mission that you just want to do that. You don't really want to do webinars. You don't really want to create videos all the time and create content all that. But you know what? You do that anyway because you have this mission inside of you. You are kind of reluctantly you are there because it's just bigger than you. It's just bigger than you. You have this passion inside, and you want to share with people what works. That's it. You're not a crazy leader or a reporter or anything like that. You're just a regular guy, from the street, like everybody else. But you are just want to share with people what you're learning along the journey. That's it. You're just sharing with people what works, and what you discovered, and you are taking this role of reluctant hero. And a lot of people are really connected with this type of attractive character. So that's something that I adopted as well. Now, another cool things, and here we are getting about some storylines. Okay, is what are some storylines that you want to share kind of throughout your content, whatever it is. One is loss and redemption. Loss and redemption. What does it mean? Well, again, you are telling a story that you lost it all and then you bounce back, right? You are telling a story that you were at this place where you took losses, and nothing was working, and then you bounce back from that, and you kind of discovered what works. Another one is, and this is again creating polarity, is us versus them. When you tell the story of us versus them, like what we are doing here is we are going to this direction, and all of those guys, people who are trying to trick you into buying another program that doesn't work, they don't deliver on the promises, they're just trying to make a quick buck off of you, those are the bad guys. Or I don't know, all of the big gurus that are telling you crazy things about how you can get $5,000 in your first week. They're telling all of this stuff, and they're just exaggerating. It's not real. So kind of us versus them. You kind of want to throw rocks at the enemies, and you want to attract the crowd to you. Another one is before and after. Before and after. It's kind of similar with loss and redemption, but before and after is you had this result before you discovered something, you were on this path, and now you discovered and you are going in a different direction. Before and after. Another one is amazing discovery. Amazing discovery, when you are willing to kind of tell people what you have discovered, kind of being a reluctant hero, right? And you are sharing what works, and you're sharing with people, hey, what you just discovered along your journey. Okay. So this is about it from the attractive character point, and all of it is just, if you took notes, I hope you took notes. What we were talking about, backstory, teaching with parables, being willing to admit your character flaws, being polarity, polarizing people. That's what makes you attractive. Okay, that's what makes you attractive. When you're doing this kind of stuff, okay, and weaving it into everything you do, your content creation, your on social media, how you show up, and all of this stuff. And this is maybe something that is not seen behind the radar, but this is what I promise you all top leaders are doing. They're doing this kind of stuff, and that's what gets people attracted to them. It's very important to understand and also think about it, how you are going to be attractive in the eyes of other people. Okay. Another, like I mentioned it, but it kind of goes without saying, that if you are seen with a lot of cool other people, then they automatically assume that you are a cool person too, right? So, for example, when I went to Live the Dream 5, the last event, September 2014, I went with the intention of making lots of pictures and making lots of videos and making new friends with all of those leaders, because I know the power of association. When you are associating yourself with somebody who has a brand, who has a name, who has a following, and you are taking pictures with him, now you then use those pictures into your marketing, you become more attractive by default, because you're seen with those people, near those people. That's one big reasons why everybody here want to go to Live the Dream 6 event, because you want to take pictures, make videos, do interviews, shake hands with all of the leaders inside MLSP, and then people will see you near them, and they will their brands, their names are going to rub off on you. That's just a matter of fact. All right, now before we transition into some daily method of operation, who is digging this stuff? Who liked this segment on attractive character? Let me see. Did you learn anything? All right, Cindy says yes. Annette says yes. Kieran says yes. Jim says yes. Awesome. Where is Becca? She's probably gone to make another lunch. Okay. So Does everybody understand that you want to create an attractive character? Okay, and this is the thing is, you're going to build your story. Okay, those things that you think, oh my God, why it's so hard? I'm struggling with this or that. You know what? You want to embrace that. You want to embrace that because this is part of your story. This is part of your journey. You will not appreciate your wins if you're not going to go through some of the sucky periods. Let's just call it like that, okay? Because everybody sucks at something when they got started, okay? You're not going to be a movie rock star on videos, being confident, looking straight in the camera, and just talk for 20 minutes straight, you know,
How,
just on the
how do
first
I
try. It's
how do I post my story on YouTube, Vitaliy?
well,
Do I post that on my channel or like is anybody going to see it if I just go in and post that on YouTube?
on
If I
YouTube you have this trailer on YouTube, this welcome video, the first video they're seeing when they are coming to your channel. So you can make a video welcoming them to their channel, and you can share your story, your backstory there, drop it there on your welcome video. Another place to do it is on any webinar you're doing, in the beginning of a webinar. Another place to do it is in your My Story page on your blog. You'll have My Story page on your blog, and
yes,
you
yeah,
share your backstory there. You
yeah.
share your backstory there.
I wanted to tell you about my blog there. Customized it there the other day, and I went on Google and asked for help with my blog, and this uh, uh, guy come on there, and he gave me the step-by-step process all the way through the videos and everything. It was just awesome, and so I'm getting very close to having my blog all up and ready and published.
Awesome, Jim. Very, very excited for you. Awesome. Everybody here needs to have a blog because that's what leaders do. That's part of your web presence. You want to have a good blog. You want to have a banner there on top with your picture, good professional picture out there on your blog. You want to develop some tagline or a slogan or something that let people identify with you, what you are doing, what this website is all about, who you are being. Some people say, I'm a lifestyle marketer, I'm an inspired marketer, I'm a trainer, I'm a coach, I'm this or that. I'm helping network marketers generate leads, recruit more people, and become top earners in their business. That's, for example, Ray Higdon. That's what his tagline. Another one, Mark Harbett. He's the video guy. I'm using video tactics to help home business owners. Stuff like that. Another one can be, I'm helping people to use social media to build a global brand. There are many ways. There are many ways to do it, but you need to come up with something that you want to kind of specialize. Specializing is better than not specializing, because it's better to be known as a video guy, even though you have all the other skills. But if people know you as a video guy, then they know you have this skill, and it's serving it much better. Um, but this is a big thing, big discussion about branding, right? Branding, it's a big topic. How do you do that? So you don't want to overcomplicate it. You just need to come up with something. Have a nice banner there, have a tagline, have a picture there, and that's it. And then you have on your store, you have your story page on your blog, very important, and you have something to generate leads on your blog, like a capture sidebar. On the sidebar, you have the form to fill out, or something like that. You have
And
people
this,
to
would you just link? Would you just link those things like the MLSP and that in your blog? With my affiliate name, just link them to go in there to look at the mastery. Get into the mastery, and would you link somebody that does the video training? Would you link them on your blog site too? And just can you link people to those different affiliate programs like MOB and MLSP and everything on your blog?
You can, but here's the problem. You don't want to have your blog become a massive kind of directory of all the things that you promote.
Okay.
That's not the that's not really makes you attractive. It doesn't make you attractive. People come and see, hey, this guy just promote this. That's it. They identify you with this, and not being a thought leader, being a marketer. You know, that's the problem. If they can see that you're all about this particular thing and nothing more, you know, there is no leadership there. So what I would say is you want to get people on your email list. Okay, you want to get people on your email list by offering them something great, and then later on you can share with them some of the things that you're promoting. Okay, in email number 3, for example, until you build a little bit of value relationship first, by sending them some great content, and then you tell them, you know, about what you're promoting. That works much better. I see so many bloggers, they're trying to really become, their website is all about this one particular business opportunity, you know, and it's all over the place on their site, and it's just not attractive. People come to the site and they go as quickly as they come, because there's no value there. There's no they can read about the company on Google. Okay, they can go on Google and read about the company. They don't need you there to learn more about it. Well, what they need is to know that you are somebody that can help them. That's what they. It's not obvious, and that's what you want to bring.
And that's the main purpose, to get people on an email list that you can just show value to, and show them that you're not even promoting nothing, just to help them with their problems. Maybe give them something free to take a look at, or give them something like that.
Yeah, and you probably, Jim, you're going to attract people who are in your age, right? You're going to attract baby boomers and retirees and people in you know, 40s, late 40s and 50s, because they're going to relate more to you. You can even, in your messaging, in your capture page, you can you know, speak in this language, in these words that will speak to them. That's very important. How to structure the funnel from your capture page to what happens next. It's something that is very important, but we are not going to get into this right now on this Hangout, because we can talk 2 hours about that. And I want to get into some daily method of operation stuff, because this is something that you all can do right now, okay, until you figure other stuff out, how to create your own funnels, for example. So let's talk about daily method of operation. Now, I really divide a day into 3 parts. Okay, there are like three main parts that you divide your day, or whatever time that you have in a day, okay, to devote to your business. Now, part of your day should be about personal development, about building your mindset. That's a that's something that you just cannot skip. Okay, you just have to work on your mindset. You have to work on your beliefs, because you take you with every kind of strategy. That's something that you want to understand. No matter what people are sharing with you, that's working. It's because it's working because of them, because of who you are. It will work for you because of who you are, and because of how you think, and you know, how much do you believe in yourself, how much do you believe in other people, how do you view yourself, your inner beliefs, how you overcome your fears and doubts. So this is something that you want to work on constantly, every single day. This is what I start my day with, right? The first part of what I do in every day is I immediately start working on on my mindset. Okay, you want to make yourself strong first thing in the morning, and I shared my personal morning routine in one of the episodes of my daily inspirational show. I don't remember the exact number there, probably 80, 90 something, but you want to make yourself strong first thing in the morning. To you know, visualize. You want to be grateful. You want to work on your mindset. You want to, visualize your perfect day. You want to set intentions, what's going to happen. Maybe meditate a little bit. Think about what you want to accomplish, your vision for the next year and 3 years. You want to think about that, and do it first thing in the morning. You want to eat a healthy meal, healthy breakfast. For those of you who are doing it part-time, very important to eat a very, very good meal first thing in the morning, and work on your mindset, on your personal development first thing in the morning. Okay. And also throughout the day, if you have the opportunity, if you're commuting, if you're on the car. Okay, my car will not move until I have my Bluetooth headphones in me. Okay, I put them on me, and there's always something on my phone that I can listen to learn. Okay, to work on my mind. So there's always something there. In MLSP, you have wake up calls. I have this app on my phone. Okay, uh, it's called Beyond Pod. Beyond Pod. So I just stream all of the episodes of MLSP, and it automatically shows up there. In Mob, we have JT DeBold. He's also a great guy working on a mindset. And there are many. You can go to YouTube channel. Brendan Burchard is another one that you can listen to. John Assaraf. Darren Hardy. All of those guys are awesome. Are just like at the top of their game. If you can get their stuff and learn on your mindset, it's going to help you tremendously. I learned a lot from Brendan Burchard, from Darren Hardy. I took their advanced courses, and of course it helped me a lot to work on my mindset. But this is something that you absolutely want to do.
Well, what's number 2 on your list for dividing your day up into 3 parts?
So the first part is personal development. The second part is content creation and distribution. Okay,
What's
write
that?
it down. It's creating content. It's creating content and distributing the content. Okay, you want to kind of come up with some routine of what you're going to do in terms of content creation and in what order, and you want to make it a routine. So the first thing that I do in the morning before I do anything else, after I'm working on my mindset, I I'm thinking about what I'm going to create, what kind of content I'm going to create. Sometimes it comes from intuition or picking some stuff and going through certain materials, and I'm making notes, and then I turn those notes and I make a video. This is the first thing I do. I make my daily inspirational show video. Because I've decided to do a video a day, at least a video a day, and challenge myself to come up with this content. And I know that by doing that, I automatically work on myself, on my mindset, on my personal development. I work on my communication skills. I work on my leadership skills. I work on my marketing skills. I'm building my brand. There are so many benefits. I become a better speaker. There are so many benefits of making a video first day in the morning. Just make a video. There is just huge. There are huge benefits. If it's something that becomes a habit, I now have like 240 videos on my YouTube channel. 240 videos that I created in a matter of 10 months, 11 months, or something like that. So for the last 111 days, I know that I made one video a day for the last 111 days.
I know, I look at them every day.
Awesome. If you don't watch yet my daily inspirational shows, watch it, because I invest a lot of thoughts into those shows, and it's not like I'm giving one tip for 1 minute and that's it. I really give away some solid, great content on those shows, because I want in a very near future I'm going to turn it into a podcast that everybody will be able to download on iTunes, and we're going to talk about creating and repurposing your content in just a minute. But I'm doing a lot of things with those shows, and that's kind of if everything will go wrong for the rest of the day, and if the hell will break loose, and I don't know what will happen, but I know that I've created this video, and I know that it's there, and I've created it, and it's something that I can put a big check on my list that I've created a video, that I've contributed, I'm adding value, and this stuff adds up. It really creates momentum. Then people will start saying to you, hey, I really, I really commend you and honor you for creating 110 videos. That's awesome. I mean, people will respect you for that. People will just by the mere fact that you're doing that you're showing up consistently in your business, people will treat you in a certain way. So there are many benefits of doing that. So content creation for me is video. So I create a video, and then I kind of repurpose my video into many different things. So I write a description for my video, I post it on Facebook, I post it on my Facebook fan page, I post it on my blog. So I have this video. I then already have written a short blog post, and I post it on the blog with my video. Then I go and I email my email list, and I take the same concepts, change a little bit of the language, and because on email you communicate a little bit differently, just slightly differently than on your Facebook or on your blog. There is a very little nuance difference.
Is that number 3? Is that the number 3 thing you do?
Hold on, Jim. Hold on. We are still in the content.
The content. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Vitaliy.
Number 2 is content. Number 3 is communication. Okay. Number 3 is communication. But let's talk about content for a moment. So the second portion, okay, second portion of your day, once you create content, like I said, for me is video. Then I put it on the blog, put it on the Facebook, put it on YouTube, writing an email about this, and post it on different sites like ibotoolbox.com, betternetworkcare.com, viralcontentbuzz.com, Facebook groups. I post it constantly on different Facebook groups relevant in the niche. I share those also with my leads, with my prospects, with people I build a relationship with, just to share with, just to say, hey, I just created a great video and I would like you to see it. Okay, you can get a lot of viewers to a YouTube if you just share it with some of your friends and your contacts, and it will give you those initial views that you want. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I do it. But you want to when you create the content, okay, be it a blog post, be it on social media, you want to post 3 times a day at least. You want to choose one social media site you want to focus on primarily, like for example Facebook. You choose Facebook, awesome. Focus on Facebook and post 3 to 5 times on Facebook some stuff that we're going to talk about in a minute, okay? Choose one. If it's Instagram, choose Instagram. Post 3 to 5 times a day on Instagram. But make it consistent, okay? It doesn't mean that you will not build your other channels, but if you'll try to go and build all of the channels at the same time, YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, you will not be able to do it. You will not be able to do it because it's just too much. You want to focus on one. Focus on one. For me, it's Facebook. Facebook is my primary channel that I focused on, and YouTube, of course. Instagram, I kind of do it, not that consistently. I should post 3 to 5 times a day, but I just don't do it 3 to 5 times a day. I don't have time for that. And for me personally, I just prefer Facebook because for me, Facebook, I have much more information about people on Facebook than I have on Instagram. So you do the content, okay? You repurpose it. You then learn how to distribute it. And I have a great training inside Blogging Success Academy that you can go to and watch how I distribute the blog content once I've published it. So you create the content, you distribute it, okay? And that's the second portion of the day. So when you do that, nothing should distract you from anything. You should turn off Facebook, you should turn off Skype, you should turn off any of this stuff. You just focus on creating content, okay? You just go for 60 minutes, for 90 minutes, however long, okay? And you create the content, right? You create the content. You write the email. You write the blog post. You upload the video. You do that. Now, the third portion of the day is all about communication. Okay, it's all about communication. It's following up with people that you previously talked to. Very important follow up. That's why we have the CRM inside My System Pro, so that you will use it. Okay, I use it all the time. Whatever you have great conversations with people, great interaction going, something is happening there, you send them a link to check out MLSP or to check out Mob or any other business opportunity. You add them into the CRM. Just add them on the CRM and put a little reminder for yourself, a little task to follow up with this person in a day or 2 days or 3 days. Just it takes half a minute to do that, but next day when you are in the follow-up phase, you will follow up with all of those people that you put little reminders of. And when you follow up, well, you don't make it weird, okay? You just, hey, how are you doing? You know, you can share with them a webinar that is going on, that you want to, ask them if they want to come and invite them with you. Like, for example, part 2 of the training this Wednesday is going to be with Bill and Michelle Pesco Solido. So you can say, hey, would you like to learn how to market on Facebook? I have this couple, Bill and Michelle. They're averaging 100 leads per day, and they're going to share all of their secrets on this webinar. Would you like to come with me? Question mark. Yes. So then you share the link. Okay, you can follow up with them. Check out what they're doing. Maybe like or comment or some of their posts on their personal timeline. Ask what they're up to, stuff like that. So you follow up. And then another portion is you want to start new conversations, right? You want to start new conversation with people who are, first of all, who are liking and sharing your stuff. So people who are liking what you're posting on social media or commenting on it, you want to follow up with those people first. You want to start new conversation with those people first, because those are the people who already are engaging with you, right? Does it make sense? Say yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Jim says yes. Annette says yes. Connie, does it make sense to follow up? Yeah. Karen, Becca. Who else we have here? Sandra, raise her hand. Why Sandra raise her hand? Maybe she wants to come up with us and play with us. All right, so you follow up and you start new conversation with those people, okay, that are digging your stuff. Of course, you're getting back to people who message you first, too. Maybe there are going to be some people who are messaging you first, people who are adding you as a friend because they found you in this way or another, because your brand gets bigger and bigger, and you want to start conversation with those. And then you start conversation with brand new people who never heard of you, never knew about you. You start new conversation with relevant people in the home business industry niche. You just start the conversation, and that's the whole phase of communication. You don't want to make it weird. You just make a new friend, and you're coming with a new intention. The intention is that you want to help them. Okay. The intention is you want to get inside their mind, and you want to be compassionate, and you want to understand where they're coming from. You want to find the common ground, what you have in common, build this rapport, build this little trust going on, and ask them some questions about what they've been up to, what they're doing, how they're building their business. Like a good friend would ask. And once you find where they're at and what kind of where they're at in the business, you get a little bit more understanding of their problem. Then you can, hint about that you have a solution, that you know something that will help them, and you can transition it into having a Skype call, a Skype conversation, right? An appointment that you can schedule, or you can do it in Facebook. I use all the time those, and I shared it before on Facebook Messenger. You have the ability to record a message right here, right? You click a button and you record a message. It builds trust much faster with people. Okay, when you record a message, and people will hear you, people will consume you, and it's kind of like people will already will start to feel like they knew you for a long time, because you kind of shorten the time when it takes for you become friends with somebody. When you have stuff in common, when they hear your voice, you ask some questions, you just make new friends. And uh, something that I encourage everybody to do. Okay, to start using more this feature to record stuff on Facebook app. Okay, Karen is asking, how many people do you think we should start talking to every day so we build our brand and list in the shortest time? Okay. By the way, it's a good question, Karen. The more the better. That's the short answer, right? The more people you talk to, the more people you simultaneously build relationships with, right? The more people you can handle, the better. Okay, I build simultaneously relationship with hundreds of people at the same time, and because of that, I have everyday sales, everyday sales. Something happens because I've already built relationships over an extended period of time with them by doing exactly what I'm sharing here, by creating those relationships, starting conversations, and then following up with people. Sometimes I share a training I've done. Sometimes I share a video I've done. Sometimes I give them advice on what I think that it can help them in some way, shape, or form. I build this trust and relationships, and because of that, for some people, right now it's not the right time to take action, buy something from you. Okay, but if you are consistently doing the other stuff, if you're creating content, right, if you're showing up on social media and growing your audience, and they're going to see you, and you're going to communicate with them from time to time, today is not their day, but tomorrow will be, or next week will be, or next month will be. You gotta think long term and um, treat people as your friends, no matter what. No, if they are not buying your stuff today, it doesn't mean they're bad people. Okay, it just means that the timing is not right. They're skeptical. They don't understand the value yet. They don't trust you enough. Maybe they don't see how it's relevant for them right now. Maybe they want to take action later. But they're not bad people because of that. You want to continue treating them like friends. You know. So Karen said, "Was reasonable amount?" I would say reasonable amount. A reasonable amount. If you want to be you want to be reasonable or unreasonable. Because unreasonable people rule the world. Okay, you need to be a little bit unreasonable. But I would say, at least 30 a day. Okay, 30 a day conversation starters. Okay, 30 a day will turn into 10 new friends a day, probably. If you can do 50, do 50. Okay, 50 new conversations. It doesn't mean that you will have conversations on the phone with all 50, right? You start conversation with 50, you'll end up to have 15 meaningful conversations, maybe 3-5 appointments, and 2-3 sales, right? It's kind of a law of numbers, but that's kind of what you want to shoot at. Okay. And those people that you build trust and relationship with when you're talking to them, right? You want to think of it. It's like your your distribution channel, kind of. You're building it manually, so to speak, right? Instead of using massive traffic and have them go to your funnel when they watch you and your story, and you do all of this stuff, and they become your part of your email list, and you want to learn how to do all of this stuff, right? But that's something that takes time, it takes skills. Okay, it takes time, it takes skills. But everybody, every single one of you can go today and start a conversation with somebody. Okay, you don't have to be have your blog everything perfect to and set up in order for you to start a conversation with somebody. You don't have to uh, have a huge YouTube channel to start a conversation with somebody. You don't have to get results first in order to start a conversation and help somebody. No, you just need to learn some basic human skills, asking some questions and building this rapport and finding the common ground, understanding what's going on in their head and what are their problems, and learning how to relate your solutions to their problems. That's it. And then following up with them in the next day or two or week.
Mm.
Does some of you guys make a little bit of aha moment for you, or a light bulb will turn on of something like you have never heard it explained in this way before? And that says yes. Karen says yes. Connie says yes for sure. Awesome, awesome. You guys are awesome. You're getting this, and that is so cool. That's why you'll be able to go and rock it. We're called the MLSP Rockstar team. That's for a reason. All right, now Jim is asking, what if I got nobody on my list yet? Good, you have nobody on your list yet, Jim. So it's now time to build your email list, right? Nobody started with an email list. Nobody. Okay. You build your email list, and you build your email list by offering value. That's how you build your email list. Okay. You either have you're using MLSP, okay, you're leveraging MLSP and their stuff, their copywriting, their capture pages, like inviting people to the Wednesday webinars to build your list, right? You're using them, or you're creating your own capture page, your own offer, your own funnel, and you're offering value and doing it through weaving your attractive character, like I shared with you, sharing stories and all of this good stuff, building relationships. You do it like that, or you are starting conversation with people and building relationships and helping them in some way. This is also called part of building your email list, because guess what? Even if somebody hasn't joined your email list, okay, but you added them manually to the CRM, the Customer Relationship Manager, you added them manually there. They're just existing in your CRM, and then you follow up with them in a day, a two, or a week. They are part of your list, okay? And I'm going to tell you now that you don't have to have thousands of people on your list to make a substantial amount of money. You don't, okay? You just don't. I made, I don't know, around $7,000 or so last month, and I only have, after I clean things up, around 900 people on my email list. That's it, and I need to delete more people because not everybody is opening my emails. I already deleted like a bunch, 300 emails to people who haven't opened my emails for 6 months and more than 6 months. I don't want them on my list. But you don't have to have a huge email list to make a lot of money online. You don't. You really need to have, like, I don't know, 50 people, 100 people who are responding to you, who are engaging with you, who are digging you to create a healthy six-figure business online. A healthy six-figure business online. Just a handful of 50, 60 people. That's it. You don't have to have a huge email list. So you're actively what I'm teaching you is to go and actively build your list. Okay. I'm not telling you to go and buy a solo ad. Okay. I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you to go and spend $20 per day on Facebook ad. Okay, I'm not telling you, although it can help you build your audience quicker if you learn how to do it right. Okay, it's a little bit advanced because we're talking about marketing here. You need to learn marketing, how to do that. But what I'm sharing with you is how to do it right now. Okay, even if you're on a tight budget, even if you don't have money to go and afford to lose money on paid advertising, because like Bill and Michelle, they're like, I don't know how much money they're spending each day just for getting people to like their fan page. They're spending a bunch of money just for having people to like their fan page. They're building their brand. So what I'm talking to is, if you just create if you're working on yourself, your personal development, you create content on a regular basis, you grow your social media channels, choose one, like I told you, choose one, and focus mostly on that. Post 3 to 5 times a day on the social media channel. You write an email every day, you create content every day, you distribute it to as many places as possible, and then you build relationships, you start conversation, follow up with people. You will not believe the kind of momentum that you are going to create. I really need more, just a couple more people, maybe seven or six more people, and I'm going to get you L4 in MLSP. If you go to the leaderboards, you will see I'm an all-time MLSP active points in MLSP, and people are constantly being added every single week right now, because I have the momentum going on, and that's what I want for you. That's what I learned a lot how to do inside My Lead System Pro, and I'm sharing with you this because you can do it no matter where you are right now. You can do this stuff. Okay, Connie is telling, I find when people don't have DC skills, they are not a tremendous disadvantage putting together AWeber lead pages, etc. Where do you get the follow-up letters? The follow-up letters you don't get from anywhere. You create them, right? You write them. You have in AWeber, you have follow-up series. You write email 1, you write them. Email 2, you write it. Okay, you can write those messages inside AWeber follow-up. And you want to incorporate your backstory, like all of the elements of being an attractive character. You want to incorporate all of this stuff into that, and in your content, kind of introduce people to you and share with them what you're doing. Give them a link to your Facebook fan page, give them a link to your YouTube channel. What about the series of letters? Which series of letters, Connie? Turn on your mic. Okay, you're asking about the MOB series of letters. Well,
yeah, MOB has a welcome letter. They have different letters in the back office there that you can put in that keeps going out. I tried a trial there. I've subscribed to my own lead pages or AWeber, and so I keep coming into my Gmail there about says it comes in as me, but it's one letter saying about welcome and thanks for watching the video. There's different letters in there. That's all done for you in the MOB back office. If anybody that's in MOB.
Well, I also noticed that in MLSP they do have follow-up letters as well in some of the campaigns. So.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering how that's done, because I've had people ask me, and I don't know how they do that.
Copy and paste. Copy and paste.
In MLSP, for example, in Aweber, you have this place like it's called campaign sharing. You can load the code from the campaign, and all of the follow-up messages will be loaded into Aweber list. Like for example, they have the Instagram lead magic campaign. A very sexy capture page. It leads to a $5 offer for them to buy the first module of Insta Lead Magic, and then leading to getting the MLSP sign up or buying Instagram course. And they have 8 follow-up series. So what you can do is you can click on this button there where it gets the code, okay, and you get the code and you load it inside Aweber. There is like when you open a new email list and follow-up series, the follow-up series, you have this load campaign. You post, you copy and paste it in the load campaign, and it loads all of the follow-up messages there. Now you go and in each follow-up message you want to change it a little bit and make it a little bit more personable to you. Don't change the body copy. You can change the introduction, and you can change the intro where you know your your signature, how you're signing up.
Right.
But you can use that and have it as a follow-up series. Yes. Mob follow-up series. Yes. But again, you want to change it. You want to change a little bit to incorporate you into it, bring it to you there in life into those follow-up series, and you want to only get those to people who kind of raise their hand and said, I'm interested into learning more about this. So you can have, for example, you can have a main offer for free that you're offering them, and then maybe you introduce yourself first, you build some relationships, and then you send them to a new capture page for them to subscribe. And when they subscribe to this particular one, they start to receive follow-up series that are geared to this one, because maybe it's not relevant for everybody. So you kind of want to segment your list.
So you can put that new link that Brian Fennell is there, the bonus there for the Wednesday night webinar with Bill and Michelle there. You can just copy and paste that into your Facebook or whatever.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a new bonus there for it's a campaign there that's going on. That's on the MLSP front page there. You can just copy and swipe that. You know, it has my link on it, and then I get credit for it. You know, I just put it out to my people to say, you know, if you'd like to come to this webinar, you know, and see about how to learn about Facebook and stuff.
Last week I did that. And I did a $5 post on it to boost the post, and 2 people signed up. So, you know, I mean, it's worth $5, you know, for a couple days to run it, and you know, Facebook accepted it. It was not an issue.
Yeah, they sign up to the webinar. Yes. Yeah,
and they also because I created a list. I guess, and it's in my Aweber, and they're on my list. They're on my Aweber list. So. Okay.
Yeah. Now this is not that hard to get people to register for a free webinar. I'll tell you that. But you want to follow up because they should appear in your CRM. They should appear there, and you want to follow up with those people after the webinar. You want to follow up with them. Okay, very important skill. Every single day, you want to follow up with people because this is where all the money is. Okay,
right.
Until you become rockstar internet marketers, and it will take time. Believe me, it will take time until you become internet rock stars.
I want to be a rock star like you, Vitaliy. I want to be a rock star just like you, Vitaliy.
Thank you, Jim.
Hey, you are super great. I mean, I love watching your shows every day, and I love these hangouts. You know, this is I think I've been on the last 3 with you there, and they're all so good. I mean, every time I go on one, I learn quite a bit, and I make notes and I just try to put some stuff into perspective and start doing stuff, So
We are now in March, so we have 20 days in March. Let's make a little challenge and go to L1 until the end of March.
Well,
How about
how
that?
does that work? How do the levels work in MLSP? I haven't seen that yet.
well, get 4 MLSP sales and you get to level 1, right?
Oh,
Yeah, to get L1 you need to have 10 points. One university sign up is 1 point. Mastery sign up is 3 points. Now I always recommend to market the mastery only, because it just makes sense.
yeah.
So you want to three mastery members is 9 points. So another one is like four members, and you have L1. You reach L1, have recognition. People will in MLSP will write about you in the Facebook group, congratulate you, and this is a big deal because when you get to L1, believe me, getting from L1 to L2 is easier. Okay, getting from L2 to L3, it's even easier than that because you already on a groove. You kind of you found what's working for you, right? You
Right.
found your groove, and it's always the hardest part is to get to the first level. Okay.
Hey, Vitaliy, I got another question for you. I've been going through the training programs or the start year programs, and I'm up to the university number 1. I've only at it says in my progress at 25%. So there's a lot of stuff to go through there till I get to the end to the mastery there. So how much time should I spend on that stuff every day? I mean, seems so much other stuff to learn too.
How much time to devote on what?
Going through all those, all the different steps, when you go into MLSP, start here. Well, I've started and I've got through and I've got 25% of it done so far, but it's still got a ways, 75% more to go. So, did you stick right with that every day till you got through right to the end?
Well, I made it in 2 days. I don't know what's taking you so much time to go through it. When I sign up, I made through all 100% in like 2 days. That's
Well,
it.
Vitaliy, it tells you not to go ahead until you've done every one of those steps, and it's a little difficult if you really don't have the knowledge on how, because if you leave out one little step, okay, you can be stuck on a thing for hours and trying to figure it out. And I think that's a lot of the problem of new people, and that's what I'm talking about, people who don't have the PC skills. They don't know that, gee, there must be a step here I'm missing, so let me go on and I'll come back to that later or something. And
that's exactly what's happening to me right now.
Exactly. And after I talked to Vitaliy, he told me, if you don't get it, just keep going. And that's what I did, and I was able to get through it, and it was much better. Took the stress out of it.
Yeah, that's what I suggest. Okay, you write those questions. That's why we have the Facebook group. Okay, you write the questions there on the Facebook group, and that way I'm going to be able to help you individually. If you don't get stuck on any particular step, just learn it, and if you see like you have this little resistance of oh my goodness, well what's that and how do I do that? So don't stop there. Keep going forward, and then write it down. I don't know how this works, okay? Because they created those steps. In order for accommodate for the thousands of members and give them something. But people need a little bit more individual help, and it's not that obvious, kind of like cookie cutter thing that you go through the steps and you immediately have everything like. Boom! You are a rock star. No, it's like I know that some of the pieces of the puzzle have not yet fallen in the right place for you, and that's okay because I'm talking from experience because I've done this already, and I know how to talk about it, but you have not yet done it experiential, right? To set up your capture page or your funnel and let it work from start to finish. Because when you do that, when you're able to do that, you build your capture page from scratch, set it up with Aweber, get everything going, check that everything is flowing, set up your follow-up series, all of this stuff, and test that it works. It's kind of the first step into getting into control of your business, because eventually it will get like second nature for you, and you'll be more of a strategic thinker of, okay, so how do I want to structure my message?
Yeah, but it takes me a whole day to do 1/4 of a step.
Well, I can tell you this. I've been working with my MOB trainer since the end of January. I have yet to send the solo ad, and then when all this happened with the system where, you know, you in-has offers, not in-has offers, now you can't go to, yes, use has offers, no, don't use has offers. And I've got all these solo ads out there, you know, those swipe copies with different links. So I was in there today, and I'm like, I am so confused. But I sat there and I clicked on every one of them, and I figured out what the heck was going on, and I said, now I get it. But it was very confusing because, you know, we put in the tiny pretty link, and then I mean, it was like, oh my God, where is the right swipe copy that I'm supposed to use? So it came together today, and this has been since January 27th. So guys, you know, and I was getting a little nervous because I'm like, you know, like I'm halfway through the training and I haven't done the solo ad yet, but, you know, and I don't know that I'm going to stick with solo ads. I don't know. I'm more towards the social media, and I want to do the blogging. I think the solo ad is good to get something going, you know, to get something there. And but then
let's pay a bunch of money and get some leads following in.
No, I'm doing
praying that something that's
Hey,
not
Connie,
a bunch of money, little bit. What?
hey, Connie, can you share your site with me? You know, Jim Porter. I'm in MOB too, so I wouldn't mind sharing a link with you. So.
Okay,
well,
Facebook. I got a Facebook.
Well, if you Skype me on Trader Jip.
You can do it later, okay? You can do it later. Let's focus right now on what we have learned today, okay? And let's see what we need to work on to get to the next level. So today we talked about attractive character. We talked about the daily method of operation. How about content? Let's talk briefly about that, because I realized we didn't talk about that much. How you come up with unlimited content ideas? It's very simple. This is this concept called learn, do, teach. Okay, learn, do, and teach. You want to jump on a webinar or a training or something, a piece that you know it's good, it's coming from a great source. You want to take notes. You want to see how you can implement it into your business first, and at the same time, you want to take notes, and then you want to turn those notes into content. So for me personally, you know, I think it's easier to create a video than to write a blog post. A lot of times, I mean, in terms of you can say a lot faster than you type, but you can also take those notes and turn it into a blog post, right? You can take a webinar, literally a webinar from MLSP under your training, and you can write a lot of notes, and you can turn it into one video, a blog post, and 3 social media updates from those webinars. There's so many, like in social media, it's like a blurb of content. It's not something huge. It's a blurb of something. Okay, it's an inspiration. It's something that you know, show in your personal life a little bit, but mostly inspiration and value that you want to share on social media, and you take it from webinars that you're going through, or courses that you're going through. You take one piece of advice or something and turn it into a social media post. It's as easy as that, and you know, you can get unlimited content ideas by seeing what other people are writing for. You can you know, go to YouTube channels and see what people are talking to on video. You can follow some people. You can go and watch my daily inspirational show, and after that you can write your own 2 social media posts based on that, right? Cindy's asking about tech tutorials for people that have a hard time setting stuff up. Well, here's the deal. It's not. You don't have to. You don't have to. Be super techy, right? It's nothing about that. It's just a very simple thing that you need to learn. A couple of simple things, and you just need to go through it. And once again, let me know specifically, okay, in Facebook, on chat, in the group, what specifically you want to, you're struggling to set up, from a technical standpoint, right? So that way, when specificity is something I can help you with. When you say tech tutorials, it's so vague. I don't know what you mean, tech tutorials. Tutorials about what, right? There are hundreds of hours of tech tutorials that you can come up with. So be more specific about that. One more thing I want to talk to you about is Live the Dream is coming. Guys, it's coming. It's on the nose. Live the Dream 6 is going to be on July 31st till August 2nd. And the first day, it's going to be Friday, July 31st. Brian Finale, the founder of MLSP, is inviting everybody to his house for masterminding and VIP hangout. And not everybody, actually. He's invited people who are at L1 or above, right? So you have to be at L1 in order to get invited to his house. And I'm telling you, it's huge, okay? If you're going to be there on July 31st, on Friday, in Brian Finale's house, it's going to be epic, okay? You have to be there. You want to be there. You want to take pictures there. You want to take videos there. Because all the leaders are going to be there.
Jim will be there. Jim will be in L1.
I know Jim will be there. I know. We're going to be staying.
I know. I'm going to do it.
Me and Jim are staying in the same room, and we already have 4 people in the room. I, Jim, James Abel, and Jay Zilinas. So we're staying 4 people in the room that is already booked.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yes. And I know other people are going to come too. Becca and Paul Sturden, and this is the kind of event that changed your life. When I attended Live the Dream 5, the last one in September 2014, I was still really had no results online. Literally, I made a couple of sales, like a couple $1,000, and I brought 1 person into MLSP, and that's it. Okay, I was at L0. And still nothing. And I came there, and I ended up interviewing 12 people there, including Brian Finale, for 15 minutes. I grilled him inside a bar. I grabbed him by the side, and I brought the video camera, and we sat down, and for 15 minutes I did an interview with him, and 11 more people throughout the event. I ended up taking pictures with everybody that you see now on my personal profile cover, right? Living a Dream. And I ended up even appearing on stage for some reason. A girl that when Mike Dillard came, Mike Dillard, everybody, Mike Dillard, a big icon in the industry, magnetic sponsoring, right? This guy has created a lot of success for us. Now he's not in the home business industry, but he came to speak and be interviewed. So there were 4 panelists there that were supposed to interview Mike Dillard, and one woman, she couldn't come for some reason. And because I interviewed Brian Finale previously, probably that's why he decided to take me up on stage and interview Mike Dillard on stage, and it was totally kind of like unexpected at all. I didn't know it was coming. I was ready to listen to other people interview Mike Dillard, You know, I was sitting in the front first row, and Brian finally invited me to speak on stage and interview him. So that was pretty cool experience. You know, I was flying on the plane from Israel there to Austin, Texas, and I was listening to the first Live the Dream, where 4 years ago somebody were interviewed Mike Dillard, and then here I am on stage interviewed him. So it was kind of surreal in a sense, but it was awesome. So this is the kind of stuff that happens. And after Live the Dream, literally, you know, in a couple of months, it took me 5 months to get to L3 and soon L4 in MLSP. It like took off. Everything took off from there because things clicked with me, you know, on this event. When you see speaker after speaker after speaker, and all they're focusing on is how to build your brand, how to get results, you know, how to build your audience, all of the stuff that we're talking about. They're talking about this stuff, about marketing strategies, marketing. And it's not about any particular thing, any particular business opportunity. It's nothing like that. It's all value, 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 content, value, and it's awesome. And after the event, we're going to all hang out together. We're going to go on a party. Well, last time I remember we were dancing in a bar, and then we went on until 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning. You know, hanging out with everybody, all the leaders inside. It was epic, and that's exactly what's going to happen to you. You're going to get there, you're going to sit in the audience, you're going to listen and meet everybody, and then after that, we're going to hang out together and go places and you know, take pictures and have fun, all of the good stuff. So you want to be there, bottom line. You want to be there at Live the Dream 6. Every year they just keep getting better every single year. So if last year was epic, this year is going to be even more. So let me see who is committed to make it there. I'm flying from Israel, 2 flights. You know, 30 hours commute to get there. So believe me, if I can do it, it's going to be easier for you to get there.
I'm going to be flying from Canada, but I don't know. I think it's maybe 4 or 5 hours, I think. So.
Yeah, awesome. 4 or 5 hours is nothing compared to 28 hours. Annette, I know from Australia, is going to be a long flight for you too, right? You have your microphone turned off. Maybe you will turn it on.
Yeah, not sure how long the flight is. So I'd have to find out.
Well, probably not 30 hours. Probably a little bit less, but you know, maybe 20 or something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many hours you have. It just when you take this step and you declare, hey, I want to live my dream, and I'm going to hang out with cool people who are building their home businesses. You know, all of the speakers out there, they started exactly where you are. They had, you know, they had no list, no credibility, no results, you know, and it just grew through the ladders, and they kept learning and kept growing, and now they're appearing on stage. So this can happen to you too. You can one day, you know, get an award and speak on stage and be the speaker, be the trainer, train other people how to do that, because they are not special, they're not superhumans, they're just regular dudes and dudettes, right? Who are who are building their business from home, from the comfort of their home, with panties and slippers on them, you know, just being just regularly doing that. So that's about it. You know, that's the one industry that I know that you don't have to, you know, have MBA or be a special guy or have a special background in order to succeed in it. You don't. You just need to be you and then learn some skills online and position yourself properly, and you will be able to make an income that you never made before. ever. You can make in a month what you made in a year before, or even in a week what you made in a year before. It's possible. It's absolutely possible, and it's going to happen. You just need to believe in it. Uh, let's see, who is still with us? Karen, Annette, Sandra. Somebody invited Sandra probably. Cindy, Jim, and Connie. Okay, so I know Jim is flying. Connie, if I mean, make attempts to be there however you want. You just want to be there, and I challenge you to everybody to get to L1. Okay, get to L1 by the end of March. Okay, by the end of March, get to L1 because you can do it. It's just 4 people. Just help 4 people. For God's sakes, from millions of people on Facebook, find 4 people to help them. For God's sakes, is it so hard? Okay, if you're starting 50 new conversations a day, okay, will you be able to help 4 people? Come on, 4 people. Share with them a tool, a training that they will, a webinar that they can use, and they can get started for $10 and get all of the training and the funnelize and all of this good stuff, the CRM for $10. Is it hard to find 4 people to get started? No. Just you need to go out there and start doing it. You need to go out there and start doing it, okay? And you'll build a substantial residual income with MLSP. I'm telling you that. It's one of the sexy part here in MLSP that is not so much seen in other thing. A lot of you are in MOB, I know, and there are no recurring thing in MOB. You need to make sales again and again and again to make money. But in MLSP, you make a sale once, right? And they stay members, and you get recurring revenue going. So that's a very important piece of MLSP, and it is so sexy. Now they're going to have you heard about getting certified? Getting certified. Their Facebook training with Bill and Michelle. They're going to now. And the new courses they're going to launch and all of this stuff, they're going to certify you, and you'll kind of receive this badge that you are certified, and you'll be able to show off and build your brand, and it's going to help you. All right, so I think we're going to wrap this up. How are you guys doing? How you're feeling? Is this stuff going to it became clear for you how you're going to what you need to do, what you need to focus on? And it says it's all doable. Yes, absolutely. Is it now much clearer in your head what you need to focus on? Karen says yes. All right, awesome. You now understand. You now understand that you need to develop your attractive character. You know some of the elements, right? I hope you took notes. You have some of the elements how to do that. You know that you need to work on your mindset daily. You want to create content first thing after you work on your mindset. Create some piece of content. You want to choose one social media channel primarily to grow your audience. Okay, and you want to post 3 to 5 times on this channel, and being cool about it, being attractive. Sometimes talk about some of your personal life, your kids. Other times talk about some things happen to you, milestones reach. You have your first 1,000 followers on Instagram, or first 500 followers on Instagram. Share that. You generated 15 leads today. You can talk about that, right? You can talk about lifestyle. You can talk about having fun. You can talk about the courses you are going through, but not in a way, hey, buy my stuff. Not like that. But sharing some value with them and letting them know that you're going through some training, that you're going through and learning some cool stuff. and talk about it and share it with people, and then people will get curious what it is that you're learning. They will want to learn it too. You know, asking questions, engaging people. I've made our trainings that I detail about how to get more social media engagement. But you want to post 3 to 5 times on social media, and you want to reach out to people. You want to follow up with your leads, previously leads from your CRM that you made your reminders on. Follow up with people. Follow up with people who like your stuff, who comment on your stuff, and start new conversations. You do that every single day, consistently, right? Creating content, distributing it, following up with people, starting new conversations. You do that, and you will start seeing big momentum happening. Okay, you'll sharpen your skills. You know, good stuff will happen, and it's a pretty simple plan that everybody can follow, and the bottom line, it works. Okay, you don't need to be a genius to do that. You just need to be willing to go out there and help some people. Although you don't have all the answers, you just need to have to be one chapter ahead of other people. Just be one chapter ahead of other people. Just know a little bit more than your prospects. That's it. All
You like
right. Awesome. Jim,
you like
thank
that,
you
my
very
friend?
much. Yes, yes, yes. Karen, we haven't heard from you today, but I know you're all there. You're participated. You soaked it in. Becca, I'm not sure you're here yet with us. No, you're not. We have Karen, Annette, awesome. Sandra, thank you. Jim, Cindy, you guys awesome. Let us all go into Facebook group and tell everybody else how awesome this hangout was, so that they will watch the recording. All right. We'll go to our Facebook group and just share some, your experience. And as usual, we're going to meet next time. We're going to meet probably not on Saturday. Okay, we're going to meet on Sunday or Monday, one of those days. We'll see, for our weekly hangout. And I think it's helping you guys when we meet once a week like that on a hangout, right? Is it helping you that we meet once a week? Yeah. Awesome, awesome. I think that it helps a lot to get everybody on track. Monday will be better, same with James. Yeah, we'll decide. Maybe we'll get Monday next week. And as you see, where I'm not preparing like huge style PowerPoints, and slides and all this stuff. And the reason is I want to engage with you. I want to interact with you. I want your participation, and I don't want you to just go and teach and preach and share from slides. I want you to just engage with me like that and take notes, and it's going to work much better, I think, than preparing slides, and much less work for me. So it's always a good thing. So I thank you, every single one of you, for showing up. I want you to go out there and kick some butt. Show up in your business with energy, with enthusiasm, and show everybody what you are made of. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. Just I'm one message away, or drop a message on Facebook. Okay. Help is there. Help is available. That's something that I'm learning more too. How to ask for help, because this is a big thing. A lot of time you're trying to you think you know everything, or you're trying to do everything yourself or figure out yourself, when you just ask one question, the right person, and you will get the answer like immediately, and save you so much time of going through and trying to figure out yourself. All right. So I'm going to let everybody go here. We had a lot of time, a lot of fun times. It's more than 2 hours now on the clock. The recording is going to be posted soon on our site, MLSP Fast Track to 10K. I want to thank everybody, and we are going to meet soon. So go to Facebook, write about you're excited about this hangout, and we're going to meet everybody next on the next Hangout. All right. So take care and have a great day and evening, everybody.
Thanks, Vitaliy. See ya.
See you, Annette. See you, Jim. See you, Karen. See you, Sandra and Cindy. All right.